Welcome back everyone to my channel. So since this channel is all about cars, about buying them, getting a good deal, I decided that I'm gonna make a video how you can turn your car into an asset instead of just being a liability. Saying that, I mean, if you don't use your car for anything else but driving around, your car basically is a liability. You're paying for your car and you're getting nothing in return, right? But if you use your car just to earn some income, then your car becomes an asset, right? And one of the best ways to turn your car from liability into an asset is by renting your car through Turo or by driving for Uber or Lyft, right? So because I've never done that, I decided that I'm gonna try Uber first, just because I want to see what's going on, what are the perks and cons driving for Uber. So what I did, I started driving it. What was it, like 2 weeks ago? Because I didn't want to make a video and then just start preaching without even trying. And now since I've been into the Uber world for a couple of weeks, I have some ins and outs, what I like, what I don't like about the whole thing. So signing up for Uber is very easy, very very user friendly. You just have to submit some documents, your insurance, your car, and all that. And once you get approved, you can start driving right away. With just click of a button, you just go online and you can start driving. So one thing I like, and you probably will like, is the time. You can be your own boss. You can literally drive anytime you want. Like right now, if I want to start driving, I'm just gonna press a button, go, and rides will start popping up. But the other hand is one thing I don't get. So okay, because I have a very good rating so far. It's all fives. I got nothing below five. I don't do anything pretty much to get fives. I just make my passengers feel safe. Because remember, for $5, for $10, they're basically putting their lives into your hands, right? So what I do, I just try to make them comfortable. If I see that they want to talk, I talk. If I see that they don't want to talk, I'm quiet and I'm just driving, right? I just don't accelerate too fast. I don't, hit the brakes too hard, and just, greet them politely, and that's all I do. And it's all fives, and I'm pretty much getting a lot of tips, to be honest. And what I've noticed, a lot of customers of Uber, they do like the drivers, but they don't like the company. So for example, once I finish the ride, they will pull up a $10, cash, and they would say like, "This is only for you. I don't want to give it to Uber. Just keep it. That's for you because you deserve this." That's what I've noticed, so far. One other thing that I've noticed is when it comes to fares, to trips, and that's something that I still haven't got it, like how it works. Because what happens, I would get a local pickup from local airport, which is like 5 to 10 miles away from the airport, and they would pay me between 24 and $27. And on top of it, you're getting almost always a tip from the customer, so it gets pretty good. It's about like averages around $30 for a trip that's like averages 10 miles, right? You got empty miles to get there, but still, it's a 10-mile trip and you're getting $30, which is not bad. Easy money, right? But what I'm starting to get is they would send me a request for a pickup from my city to a nearby airport, which is like 50 miles away. That's a different airport than the airport in my city. And they would give me like $45 for 60-mile trip. So I'm getting like, what's the catch? From one side, I'm getting almost $25 for 10-mile trip. On the other hand, they're offering me 60-mile trip and they're paying me just $45. So that's something that I'm not getting. And why are they doing it? So I did a couple of times. I end up getting all the way there because I just wanted to try. So what actually happened, I would go there, and once you arrive and you finish the drop off of your passenger, the Uber app just gives you a direction that you got to go to a airport parking lot, and you get into a queue. That's like a pool of cars that Uber has, and basically you have to wait on your turn just to get a load. What I didn't know is how to get back to my city and getting a load. I didn't want to just go back and do all those empty miles. I just wanted to have a ride back so someone else could pay for my gas and my time, right? But I just didn't know how to do that. So I would stay in that queue, and Uber would start sending me locally in that other city. So I would get like a lot of rides. And the thing is, well, on your way to the pickup, and once you pick up the passenger, a new ride will pop up. And all I wanted to do was just go back to my own city, but I couldn't know, and I didn't know how to do that. So what that did, I was just ignoring my rides that were popping up. So I didn't know, but now I know. By doing that, by ignoring those rides, what happened is my acceptance rate went down. So every time you don't accept a ride, your percentage goes down, and it kind of messes things up because I didn't know, and I didn't know how to use the app. But then I found out that there's an option on the lower bar of the screen. Once you see the app, if you swipe the screen up while you on the ride, while you have a passenger, and you don't want to accept any more rides, you just swipe your screen up, and another field will pop up. It says stop accepting more rides. And once I found out that, I started doing that so I can kind of have a more time just to stop somewhere and figure out where I'm gonna do next. And since I didn't know that back then, and I wanted to go back, the only thing that I knew back then was just to go offline. Now I know it's a waste of time and what a waste of a lot of money and gas, but I didn't know better. So I'm doing this video so I can help some of you guys that are probably starting and you don't know how to use the app. Because to be honest, I found a lot of videos about Uber and how much you can earn and all that, but not actually a video that will show you how to use specific options inside the Uber app. So the next thing that I found out, so that was a lot of waste of time and money. But then I found out that once you are stopped and you don't have a passenger, on the upper right corner of the screen, there is a search bar, right? So what you can do if you want to go back to your primary city, what you can do is just tap on that search bar, and you can actually write down a address where you want to go. So basically your home address will be right there. So if you want to go back home, you would just tap on that. And what Uber app does, they basically filter all the rides that are on along your way. So basically they will start filtering all the rides that will help you get back home. So what that helps, you're not spending your own fuel and you're having some rides back. So that was very powerful thing for me to know. So now the way I'm using it, let's say I gotta do something, privately in a in a different part of the city, right? So I would go there, and if I'm done pretty fast, and now I have like an hour and a half spare, and I don't want to pay for my gas to go back home. So what I would do, I would go online and I would tap on my address. So basically, Uber starts driving, giving me rides that are getting me back and closer to home. And basically, I'm earning money and I'm not paying for my own gas. So it's a, win-win situation for me. That was all for this video. I hope I can help some of you guys that are starting with Uber and driving for Uber. It's a good way for earning additional income. Before you quit your job and start doing that full time, I advise you just to try it, just to see if that's for you, just to see if you can do it and if you like it, because it's a lot of customer relationships and you deal with people. So yeah, if you have any questions, just feel free to comment below. Tap that like button. Please like, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, take it easy.